Hi, and welcome to this edition of BCPS News. I'm Mary Beth Marsden. On today's show, we'll check out the Academy of Finance and their partnership with a local university, an experiential learning program at the Crossroads Center, a math challenge for the fittest, and a much-needed facelift to one of our area high schools. All this and more, but first, let's check out what's trending. Superintendent Dr. Dallas Dance took to the stage for the first annual State of the Schools address. At the event, students from around the county showcased their many talents. The keynote speech unveiled the strategic framework of the BCPS Blueprint 2.0. Some of the goals highlighted were how to best educate our students with 21st century skills and making our students globally competitive. Dr. Dance also addressed upgrading technology and creating digital learning environments for all students and making every graduating student bilingual. Perry Hall Middle School recently became the recipient of the E-Gate Award, Excellence in Gifted and Talented Education, for meeting the alignment with Maryland's criteria for excellence. As part of the process, they had to meet 4 objectives: student identification, curriculum and instruction, professionally qualified teachers, and professional development, along with program management and evaluation. The school was one of 8 in the state to receive the award. Chadwick Elementary School was also a recipient. 60 students from Seneca Elementary School participated in the Sports Stacking National Tournament held at Towson University. In preparation for the event, students have been practicing since November after school to beat their current stacking times. Bob Fox, founder and president of Speed Stacks, visited Team Seneca prior to the event to give them some pointers on stance, stacking, and success. As a result, Team Seneca placed 10th to first place in the various stacking categories. Up next in our studio, we are talking about finances and how students are gaining valuable experience about careers in the industry. Stay with us, there's more to come.
What you doing, Dad?
My favorite thing.
Really, Dad, what are you doing?
Paying bills. Every month a stack of them come, just as regular as the rain.
What's this one?
That's a special one, son. I paid it first.
How come?
It's money for my retirement account. I put some money aside each month just like I was paying a bill.
Wouldn't you rather buy something?
I don't want to work forever, and I don't want you to have to support me in my old age. In a way, I'm buying peace of mind. I'm on the installment plan.
Hi, and welcome back. The Academy of Finance program is offered in 3 BCPS high schools. Designed to expose students to the financial services industry, a new partnership has come on board to increase awareness about a variety of career paths and opportunities. And with me today to talk about the program are Erik Grooms, who is the Director of Academy Finance Program at BCPS, and Dr. Norman Endlich, Academy of Finance Board Member and Dean of the Brown School of Business and Leadership at Stevenson University. First of all, Erik, we'll start with you because we just want to get sort of an explanation about what the Academy of Finance Program offers students.
Sure. The Academy of Finance Program offers students an opportunity to learn about the business financial services industry. It provides an opportunity for them to figure out what is business. What is finance? How important is it? Is it worthwhile? Do I need it? Is it exciting? What exactly can this program really help me learn? So with that, the students have an opportunity to learn outside of the classroom. Job shadowing opportunities, student conferences, an opportunity to participate in an internship. So not only are they learning in the classroom, they're learning outside of the classroom, which makes it more exciting for them because it's like an outdoor field trip that's ongoing for 4 years.
Yeah, great life skills. Dr. Endlich, Norman, explain how Stevenson got on board, and this was last summer, I believe, right?
It was the past summer. I would call it kind of serendipity. Someone gave me a copy of a newspaper article that was describing one of the students at Randallstown who was in the Academy of Finance program. And this young man was doing well. We're talking about his leadership skills. And then I couldn't help but notice that he was going to be going to Stevenson University, which obviously would catch my attention.
Sure.
So when I decided to follow up on that, and I contacted Randallstown about the Academy of Finance program. Erik arranged a visit for me to come out. I wanted to see the stock market room. And I said, you know, if Brian's going to be there, that'd be really great to be able to meet him. So I went out. Randallstown was going under some renovations, which is understandable during that part of the year. But Erik was great with being able to explain to me what the program was about how Randallstown is implementing the program. And I did get to meet Brian. He came by and We arranged for him to come by and stop by my office once school came back into session.
I'm sure you were excited about this partnership or the potential of it.
Oh, huge. I was jumping for joy. The opportunity to have a partnership with a higher ed university that's close, where there's a number of Academy of Finance students already attending, why not? And then Stevenson's rolled out the red carpet, or should I say green carpet?
Green, yes, absolutely.
Rolled out the green carpet because
You wore the appropriate tie.
I did.
they not only have they partnered with the program, they partnered and joined the advisory board. They've hosted our annual holiday breakfast, and they're looking to do the stock market investment challenge that Professor Amir Khan is hosting and overseeing. So the possibilities are endless.
All right, let's talk about this investment management challenge and
Sure.
how this works.
Well, the Investment Management Challenge, it takes place over about 4 weeks. And the idea is that the students in 3 high schools, Overly, Lansdowne, and Randallstown, they're given $10 million. I can't even think in numbers that large, seriously. Anything over 1,000
Do they
is
even
really
know
gonna
what
be-
that means, $10 million?
No, they don't. They don't. And so we brought them over to Stevenson. We brought 50 students to Stevenson from the 3 schools. And they were given not only a tour of Stevenson, obviously, but we sat down with them and explained the program, what the challenge is, the time frame, and also how to use the software package they're going to be using to do the stock market buys and sells. They have 2 weeks of practice, and then they've had 2 weeks of the actual investment. And that's coming up as a close this Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday
It is.
for spring break.
Right.
How do you determine the winner, or
We
if
go-
there is one clear winner?
There's some rules and regulations that Professor Khan has put in place. He's going to have some judges looking at the rules that were put in place and looking at the amount of trades. There was an amount of minimum trades the students had to perform during that 2-week time frame. And then based on that, we'll have some reviewers, some judges review that data and figure out, based on the data, the rules and regulations, exactly who's going to be the winner.
You just held a student conference, I believe, at Towson University, too.
Yes,
Can you
I
talk
did.
about that?
Sure, that was March 15th. All 3 schools, Randallstown, Lansdowne, Ole, participated. It was for grades 10 and 11. Grades 10 had the opportunity to attend a variety of different workshops. Men's Warehouse was there. Toastmasters presentation was there, talking about how to prepare for the resumes. We also had workshops from Junior Achievement participate there. Students from the College of Business and Economics from Towson University provided presentations and workshops. Grade 11, they actually had to participate in mock interviews. So they were dressed in professional attire with resumes and so forth, where they actually had to interview at least twice to brush up on their interviewing skills as they prepare for their potential upcoming internship. So it was wonderful. There was year 5 at Towson University that has hosted it, and probably close to the 10th year of having the student conference.
Hey, Norman, do you think because of this challenge that's happening right now and maybe this partnership that the students who are in high school participating in these programs get ahead of the curve when they go into college?
I think they do, because the program, from the experience that I've had with it, is really giving them a good basic set of skills. When they come in, we talk about student loans. Who's going to pay for college? That was something we talked about earlier. And so they start thinking about these things ahead of time. We do need, we had Peter Franchot over at the university, and his big push was for financial literacy. So a program such as this really does
make a
prepare the
difference.
students to come in and make a difference.
Erik and Norman, thank you so much for being with us, and best of luck to you. It just sounds like a really great program
Great.
for all high
Thank
school
you.
students to hopefully get involved with one day.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Coming up next, students and teachers from the Crossroads Center gathered at Eastern Regional Park to enhance their 21st century learning skills through an experiential learning program.
Students and teachers from Crossroads Center gathered at Eastern Regional Park to enhance their 21st century learning skills through an experiential learning program.
Experiential learning is really important for our students just to build good communication skills, problem solving skills. We are able to bring students here to Eastern Regional Park, and they can participate in different activities that we just really can't do in the classroom.
There were 6 very different challenges, ranging from physical activities that require group cooperation and teamwork, while others involve problem-solving tasks that require creative thinking and collaboration.
Everybody has to move the same leg in order for them to move the whole beam, and they trying to all get to the bucket so they can whoever finishes first wins the challenge. Ready? Left. Ready? Right. Ready?
We had to like lift each other up at the same time and like work as a unit together to pick each other up all at once. We had to rely on each other.
The goal of the program being to really build meaningful and trusting relationships between the teachers and the students, between the teachers and each other, and among the students themselves.
The students will meet again this spring to continue their experience with experiential learning. Next up, as we go around the county, BCPS's top mathletes take to the tables in the annual M&T Bank 24 Challenge. And then we cut the ribbon on some much-needed renovations at Milford Mill Academy.
Anticipation and nervousness filled the room as middle school students from around the county participated in Baltimore County's annual 24 Math Challenge, sponsored by M&T Bank.
Today is something I've been waiting for ever since I got interested in the 24 game. I have two decks of cards at home, and I practice them as much as I possibly can.
These students take pride in this game and have mastered the necessary skills to succeed in the competition. The ultimate goal, to be crowned winner in their category and win the grand prize of $350.
I just got started on Math 24 double digits, practiced a bit, and then every day I got better.
Regardless of whether they win or lose, it's the hard work and dedication that counts. It's a fun learning experience that students can reflect upon for the rest of their lives.
You know, I think there's a million things that the kids eventually get out of the 24 challenge. The first thing that I notice, though, is that the growth that they have in math acumen. And then as the time goes on, I notice that they begin to tap cards and they begin to come up with solutions of changing 4 numbers into the number 24.
For BCPS News, I'm Erin Tisco.
Milford Mill Academy celebrated the completion of its 3-year renovation project with a ribbon-cutting ceremony led by local and state dignitaries.
Buildings do matter. So when you're throwing $36 million into schools, I know folks on the surface look at air and all those things. I look at the programs. And so the instructional programs that we already are investing dollars in here, the cosmetology lab and the performing arts center that we have here.
The project included a new 4,800-foot addition, including a new gymnasium and renovations to the school's cosmetology lab, carpentry lab, other technology labs, and plenty more.
The renovated areas of the building will add to our instructional program because the infrastructure has been brought up to code. We're now wireless, we have new tech labs.
For Around the County, I'm Abby Kasoris.
Did you know?
Well, that does it for this edition of BCPS News. If you have any story ideas, comments, or suggestions, contact us at BCPS-TV at bcps.org and follow BCPS on Facebook and Twitter. As we leave you today, let's take another look at Seneca Elementary and their sports stacking skills. Until next time, I'm Mary Beth Marsden. Thanks for watching.
We had been called up for the first time. Wildfires were getting close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.